Once upon a time, 3 sapling trees stood atop a forest hill. They shared their dreams of grandeur. The first tree exclaimed, "I shall be a treasure chest adorned with gold, silver, and gems, displaying exquisite carvings and ornaments that will be the envy of all." Next, the second tree shared its ambition. "I envision myself a mighty ship carrying kings and queens across vast oceans, exploring every nook and cranny of the world. My presence will assure safety to all." Finally, the third tree expressed its desire. "I want to grow tall and majestic, towering over all the trees in the forest. From my hilltop perch, I shall be visible to all, my mighty branches reaching towards heaven, making people behold the greatness of the God of skies and feeling the closeness of divinity. I shall be the greatest tree, eternally remembered." If you're enjoying this video and it makes sense to you, subscribe to our channel. At the end, share your thoughts or a personal experience related to this story. We want to hear your voice in our community. Over the years, the trees saw their dreams come true when a group of lumberjacks arrived. The first lumberjack, looking at the first tree, exclaimed, "This seems to be a sturdy tree. It could provide good wood for a carpenter." And so the first tree was cut down and transformed into a simple manger, filled with straw and destined to be in a stable. The second tree was also cut down, but its destiny wasn't as grand as it had imagined. It turned into a small fishing raft, unable to sail the vast seas it dreamed of. The third tree, afraid of losing its dream, was surprised when the lumberjack, upon approaching, decided not to cut it down. However, years later it was sliced into long, heavy pieces and left in the darkness of a cellar. The story's ending brought sadness to the trees as they realized that their destinies did not match the dreams they shared. However, years later, a man and a woman brought light to the narrative through their prayers. At one special moment, the first tree was used as a makeshift cradle in a manger where a child was born. The tree understood the significance of this event, recognizing that it contained the ultimate treasure, the beginning of a story that would transcend time. Many years passed, and a group of individuals set off on the modest raft made from the second tree. At one point, while they were on the open seas, a fierce storm broke out. The exhausted sailor who had fallen asleep on the raft awakened when he realized the impending danger. With a calm voice, he ordered peace, and surprisingly, the storm instantly ceased and the waves settled. It was then that the second tree understood that, at that moment, it bore the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Sometime later, the third tree was selected by someone and transformed into planks. These planks were used in the streets, while the man carrying them faced ridicule, insults, and assaults. Upon reaching a small hill, the man was nailed to the tree and lifted up to die on the hilltop. When the third tree realized its significance, it stood steadfast on the hilltop as never before, close to God. Jesus was crucified on it, and the trees finally understood their destinies were fulfilled, for God had never abandoned them. The moral of the story is clear. When things don't seem to go as we planned, we should remember that God always has a plan for us. Trusting Him will result in tremendous gifts at the right moment. Each tree got what it asked for, although not in the way it imagined. We often do not know God's plans for us. However, we know that His ways are different from ours, but always the best. Patience is crucial, because even when things don't go the way we want, it doesn't mean they won't be achieved. Let us remember that God's timing is perfect, and only He knows when the time is right for everything. There is a time for everything. Laugh, cry, work, rest, love, be loved. Above all, there is time to thank God for another day of life. If this message has touched your heart in any way, please share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Leave your experiences in the comments, something that has left a mark on your life so far. Share your stories and experiences with us. God bless you, and we hope to see you in our next video.